Hello everyone. Welcome to the lecture Doing Annotations or Labeling Data. So here we'll be talking about how to do annotations or labeling of our own custom data. So the tool that we'll be using here is called as Label IMG. So we'll be talking about how to do the installation. Then you can we'll be going through the tool, actually what are the options available. Then we will go through how to load data, then how to do the annotations, then what is the output of annotation. So the output of an annotation is an XML file. We'll be talking about those XML files. And finally, what other annotation tools are available. So there are multiple options. We'll be talking about few of them. So let's jump into the Label IMG section. So here I think you can just write Label IMG, okay, GitHub, yeah. So you can see the first link to that link, okay. So this is the developer actually who has built this particular tool, okay. And now you can see this is the tool actually how it looks like. So there will be an option of open directory, next image, previous image. So we'll be installing this particular tool in our local machine. So here some of the options are given, so we'll be building them step by step. So the first thing that I will do here is I will clone this entire repo. Okay, so or I can even just copy this thing. Your home. So this is our folder of df4dx. So here only I will be doing the cloning. So I will just open the terminal. We just try to write git clone. The cloning will take some amount of time. I will say it's around, okay, resolving deltas. So now it's done. So you can check actually. So here is a folder label img and all the contents of that particular repo I've kept here. So in the next step, what I will do the install of the requirements. So this is the requirements. So I will just try to do pip install hyphen r. Then the name of the folder where it is. So it's inside the level img folder. Then requirements req. And then what is the name of the file, which is requirements linux python 3. So I will just install this one. Right now pyqt5 is getting installed, lxml, zip, few of the packages which are needed. Okay, and I think installation of level img is done. So in the next step, what I will do, I will just go to the level img directory, and there I will write python level img.py. So this is the file actually which I just need to run. Okay, so here is a error, no module name libs.resources. Okay, so let's check actually why I am getting this error. So I think I need to run this particular command. Okay, so I may get this error. What I will just copy this one and I will go to the level img directory. Right now I am here. Okay, didn't found. Okay, so pyrc4 is not available. So I think I can do the installation of pyrc4. We'll just do a control C, control V. pyrc4 or 5 should I put? Let me just check it from the GitHub repo. So all the steps will be written here. Okay, so pyqrc is the install. Okay, whereas for Ubuntu, there will be something from Ubuntu Linux. Okay. All right. So here actually, so I have to follow this particular commands. So I will just try to follow them step by step. Like YouTube DevTools I have to install first. Okay, in the next step what I have to do, installing of the requirements is done. Then I have to build it actually. So I think I missed this part, because of that I was getting the error. So make, okay, now it's done. Okay, and then Python level img.py. So now I think it will execute. So let's check it. Python level img.py. And now you can see actually, so this is the tool that got opened. Okay, so this is the interface how it looks like. So open directory, change, save directory, next image, previous image. So right now no dataset is loaded here. So right here the most important option right now that I want to show is here it's written Pascal VOC. So this is the option, it should be by default even for you. Okay, if you just try to click on, okay, it will be changed to YOLO. But you don't need YOLO right now. You need Pascal VOC format. Okay, so this is the format that we'll be using. So what I will do right now, I will just try to load my complete data set. Okay, so basically the trend set first and then the test. So here there is the option of open directory. So you can open a single image, okay, like open image, but I don't want a single image. I want multiple images to be opened at one shot. So I will be using this particular open directory. Okay, so when I, yes, okay. So I think some error I got. So let me just try to open this one. Open directory, and now you can actually see the directory that I want. So I think inside my home folder there will be a folder called as desktop to41.x, here label img, okay, and here I kept my folder which I will be using for sample. So a sample underscore data folder I will be using. So here I can load actually the train folder, okay, and similarly the test folder in the next step we'll be doing. So choose. So right now you can see this is the actual photo which got loaded. So I have only around 6 to 7 photos. So all those photos got loaded here. Okay, so this is the first step. You can just scroll around the images also. Okay, now if you want to do the annotation, so we have to start our labeling process. So how to do that? So there is option of create rect box. You just need to create on that and then just bring that particular pointer here, basically your cursor here. And here you can see actually all the photos with mask and no mask. Okay, so everybody is wearing a mask. So you can start annotating each of them. Okay, so it's something like in this way you can start annotating. You have to just create a box where the person is wearing that mask entirely. Okay, so from this point, so this is the first person, and here you can write your mask. Okay, so similarly for others also, you just need to go to create rect box and then again you have to start. For example, this person is wearing mask. Okay, then mask. Okay, so two annotations are there, and you can see actually how many annotations are there in a total image. So then create red box for each of the objects. Okay, for everyone you have to follow the same procedure. Okay, then create red box. So how many heads you were saying, and if they are wearing mask, please write the class as mask. If they are not wearing, you have to write no mask. So right now everyone, so a lot of objects are taking place. So I don't want to do the annotation of all, just I want to show you. So in this way you can proceed and you can do the annotation for each and every object. Okay, so how many persons are there, based on their head counts you can do the annotation. You just need to create red box, then select that particular person who is wearing mask. Okay, so this particular person is wearing mask. So again I will just try to show you. So right now it's bit overlapping, so it's fine for us. There is no issue in that. Okay, and then you just need to click on save. Similarly for next images also you have to do the annotation in the same way. Okay, and here also mask, create mask for this person also. So similarly, these two person annotated, then you can click on save. Or I think there is another object, okay? You can actually do for this one also. So right now the annotations are taking place. So three annotations are there. You can just click on save. In the same way, you can do the annotation for the other images also step by step. Okay, so this is a simple procedure. So what you have to do actually, just load the folder where all your images are. Then something like start your annotation, the next image. Okay, then just click on save. Once your annotation is done for that particular image, then click on save. Then move to the next image. Then do your annotations, click on save. Then next image, do your annotations, click on save. So this is the basic procedure of doing annotations. Now, what is the output of an annotation? So when you are actually doing a saving, okay, so an XML file is generated. So let's go to that XML file. So our XML file will be inside the sample underscore data folder. I select the train folder. Okay, here is the file. Open with other application. Okay, so open with other application. Let me open with Sublime. Okay. So right now, what are the things that you can do? So the starting tag is an annotation tag, and the closing will be the same one. Now, what are the important things right now? So in which folder it was there? So it's capturing, it's inside the train folder. Then what is the name of the file? So this is the name of the file .jpg. Okay. And then where is the path? So this is the absolute path of that particular image file. Right now this source is not needed for you. Then the next thing that comes is width, height and depth. So this is pretty important. So width and height, okay, and depth. So it's something like the resolution of the image, and three channels, the RGB channels are being mentioned here. Then in the next, the object. So when I'm talking about the object, the annotated object it's showing. So the first one is a mask. So in that particular image, many persons were using wearing mask. Okay, so for them, the name of the object will come mask. Okay, then post truncated, these fields are not important. This is the most important field, which is the bounding box, BND box. So here actually you are saying that, so in this particular location, in this image, the object is available. So it's basically the coordinates of those object in that image, okay, for which we have done the annotation. So here x mean, y mean, x max and y max, these things are showing that, okay, so here actually your object is located in that particular image. So it's just the location of that particular object. In the similar way, if there is some other object, another mask is there, so its location. Then for mask, its location, and then for mask. Similarly, if something would come like no mark, then you will also get the location once you have done the annotation in your XML files. So in the next discussion, let's talk about the contents we have talked. Okay, so let's move forward. Just to check actually the label img directory. So where is the label img directory? Now once you have done the complete annotation, okay, so then you can just try to open directory and select a different one. So you can just click on sample, and then you can just click on test. Right now I have three images. Then again for this test folder also we have to do the annotation. Okay, so it's something like right now we have to start the annotation. So in this way you have to proceed. Okay, then create red box. Okay, create red box for another one. And finally, when we'll be clicking on save, an XML file will be saved. You can see files of type .xml. Okay, once it is saved, then you can move to the next photo. Okay, now let's jump back and see the directory. Okay, so I have done it for test. Enter test only for one image I have done. So this is the corresponding XML file. I think now it is clear actually. So what is the output of an annotation and how you need to do the annotation of your complete data set. It's a step by step in level IMG. Now let's talk about some of the other tools that are available. Okay, so we can simply look for CBAT. Okay, CWAT is a very famous tool actually to do annotations. Okay, then there is um, makesense.ai. It's an online browser simply that you can use. Okay, so using this also you can do. There's other very famous tool via annotation tool, via annotator. So using this tool also you can do your annotation. So right now I was using only level img. Okay, but you can use these other tools also. Now you have to just remember what is the output format of your annotations. Okay, so right now my output format was xml. Okay, and in this it can be a json or maybe some other format. So you have to just need to do a conversion of that particular format to a tf record format. Okay, so using doing a conversion to a tf record, it will help you to train the model at any point of time. So this is the basic discussion that we have completed. So in the next lecture, we'll be talking about the setting up the environment for our training. So guys, see you in the next lecture. Bye.